All right, for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up Streak, how to do so using the tools that I have linked inside of this program. It's going to be pretty quick and simple. I've created a brand new Gmail account for it, just so you guys can see how this works. So I'm going to walk through it, show you how to set it up. It's pretty easy. Let me go ahead and share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. You guys should be able to see my screen now. So this is just my new Gmail account I just created. I recommend you guys do create a separate email account for reaching out to people. Obviously, when you do that, you can either do a Gmail account or you can go buy a domain, set that whole process up. I'm not really going to cover that. Most people just create a Gmail account and it works just fine. Something to note though is you want to sign into sort of a new Chrome window with that Gmail account, right? What some people make the mistake of is they have two different Gmail accounts and they are signed into their normal Gmail account on the Google Chrome tab. And then when they go in and try and import the data and sync it all up between the different things, it doesn't work. You want to avoid that error by making sure that you log in here. So like you go up here to the top right to this part right here, and you log into Chrome with that account. So you've logged in to that. So it should fix all of your syncing problems. So once you're in there, obviously here's your Gmail account. I'm going to show you how to set up Streak. Now, Streak is a CRM, a contact resource manager, I think is what it stands for. Basically, it's a way for you to keep track of all the people you're reaching out to. And it also allows you to do something that's called a mail merge, which means you can basically take a list of prospects with a list of variables and you can mass email them. You can send them email based on a template that is then personalized. So you can insert their name, insert the compliment, all that stuff. So I'm going to show you how to do that from start to finish here in this video. The first thing you need to do is you're going to need to install Streak CRM for Gmail. So again, you see I'm signed in here with my account. This is the account I want to use. So you just go ahead and hit add to Chrome. Takes a few seconds, you add extension, pretty soon it's cool, and yeah, you're good to go. It's now turned on. So then you can go in here you also want to install the importer. Again, both of these links are inside of this day's lesson. So you just go in, find the resources, click the link so you can get it. You go ahead and install the Streak importer. What this is going to do is going to allow you to take the data from that Google sheet that we just created with all of our prospects and import it into our CRM. So you hit install there. Again, say continue, you just log in through your thing, you hit allow on all of the window that pops up, boom, it's done. Now you can go and see it in the add-on. So now that I've done that, let's see here, let's go, there's my Streak, there's my leads. Let's go in here to, here into the actual Gmail account. So I'm hit refresh now that I've installed the Streak CRM. Let's see if it pops up. Yeah, here we go. So we should see this opportunity where you can sign in with Google and you can use it to now log in with your Streak account. So what you do is you go to sign in, you choose your account. You should have the only account you've signed into available. You hit allow for all of the permissions it needs to access your drive and stuff like that. It takes a few seconds. It's going to load up. You can just answer these questions. Just say one of them. CRM, say no, it's just me. And then you just say marketing, just whatever, it doesn't really matter. Small business owner, email, say I'm not importing any data, or you can say, yeah, you can say I don't need to import any data just because it's going to send you stuff. You just go through and answer these questions. You say friend or colleague because I told you about it. Boom, it's done. Now, the way the Streak works is you'll see over here on the left, you'll see this little category, Streak pipelines. This is where you're going to go and this is where you're going to create your pipeline. Now, a pipeline is basically just a list of all the prospects you're reaching out to and what stage they are. Have you contacted them? Have they responded back? Have you set an appointment? Have you booked them? Let me show you what it means. It's a little bit easier to actually show you. So you go in here, just click on this little sales icon. So go ahead, skip for now. If it's an empty one, it might suggest people, you just don't import anybody. You can go through the little tour. It'll tell you how everything works, how it all works and stuff like that. I'm not really going to worry about this. I'm just going to go through and just do it just for fun. So it'll stop the tour and I can show you how to do it. Okay, cool. Close. So here's the thing, right? It shows you this link for Go to Streak University. Let me just open this up really quick in a new tab. This is a fantastic resource for you to look at, right? If you have questions as you're going through setting up Streak, they have almost all of them answered here. You just go in, you go through these little modules that tell you how Streak works. There's a bunch of help articles. You can go and search through their help. You go into, let's see here, learn. You go to chat with us. Knowledge base, you can find answers to all your questions about how to set things up, how to sync it, all that stuff, left, right, center. It's pretty cool. So that's something to keep in mind. So then you hit close, right? I'm going to go ahead and delete this box. And again, each contact is called a box inside of the CRM. So let me show you how to import it into, let me show you how to import this real quick. Actually, I should not have done that. Before you delete it, I want to show you something really important because over here, I've got two custom columns, right? Over in your streak pipeline, there's a place to import the domain, there's a place to import the name, the given name, emails, all that stuff. But product and compliments are two custom variables, right? They're not something that everybody uses from Streak CRM. They're something I've added in personally. I'm going to show you how to add them into your Streak CRM so that you don't have errors. Real quick, you go into your pipe. Up here at the top, you see these columns: name, last email from, priority, all that stuff. Those are the variables, right, that you're going to be importing. The different columns, they need to match up with columns on your sheet. You don't have to import all of them, like you don't need to import company size. It's not over here in my list, my leads, but I do need to add these new two custom ones. There's a place for domain names, given names, all that stuff. I need to add a place for compliments and products. So you just scroll all the way over to the right. Here, all the way over to the right, hit plus. You need to select the correct form, right? So hit free form because it's just text. If you select date, drop down, any of that stuff, it'll cause some serious problems. Just hit free form, and then you just add the name, product. And then you can do the same thing all over again. And oh yeah, you just do it all over again with compliment. Boom. Now we have a new format, a new complement. Let's see here. Yeah, that's still A to Z. Perfect. So now we've got these two custom variables. So when we go to import our data, it should work really well. So that's how you set up Streak. It's not that hard. They've got some built-in stages up here. Now you have a lead, contacted, pitch, demo. You can still use these, or you can create your own. It doesn't really matter. You can add different ones. I'm just going to leave it as is for now because I'm just showing you how to set this stuff up. That's how you set up Streak. Now, to import your data into Streak, you're going to want to come into your sheets. So where you've collected all of your prospects. Again, I did 3 for the example, but you should have a lot more by now. And you go into, I think it's extensions. Yeah, go to extensions, go to add-ons. We don't see anything here. That's because I installed Streak and I haven't refreshed this page. So I'm going to refresh the page. Let's see if it has the add-on. Oh, there we go. See, it popped up, Streak CRM Importer down here at the bottom. So you go down the bottom, you hit start importing, and then wait for a second, and then it'll pop up this little window kind of thing over here where you can work your way through this. You hit next. It's going to let you select a pipeline. So you go in here, and remember, we're using sales. That's the pipeline we're using. If you don't see something in here and it's all grayed out, it's because you're not logged in. You haven't created a Streak account. You're not logged into the right thing. Just go back and follow the instructions step by step in this video, and you won't have that problem. So hit sales. That's the pipeline we want to import it to. Hit next. Now we start mapping over these columns over to the different names, over to the different variables back here inside of our thing. Again, we're going to be mapping the columns in the sheet over to the columns over here inside of your actual pipeline. Now, for some reason, the styling, it like removes the color here. Doesn't really matter. So you go down here, you go to name, you just set name, stage, you don't have to do anything, notes, you don't need to do anything, boom, boom. You scroll down, product and complement, those are our custom variables. It automatically mapped them over. If it didn't, you just select those. Hit next, then you emails. Again, it already did that. We have our emails automatically mapped over, and given name, that's the person's first name, mapped over. Super cool. Hit next. Domains, it did not map that one over. Go ahead and select domain. That'll be the URL for the contact you're reaching out for. Then you hit next. You don't need to change anything here. Ignore header row. That just means don't import try and do anything with the actual column names up here at the top. And yeah, then you just hit next. It waits for a few seconds, checks for errors. Boom, boom, no big deal. Took a few seconds. It gives you a little summary. It said this is what we're going to do. We're creating 3 new boxes, 3 new contacts are going to be added into your pipeline. You say, okay, start. It takes a few moments, thinks about it really hard, and it ports all that data from this Google Sheet over into your pipeline. So it says you're done. You hit done. Then you can come into your pipeline. It says, hey, we got a notification. So cool. I'm not going to allow notifications because I don't really want them. But up here at the top, it has imported these leads into my pipeline. So when I come into my sales pipeline, I've got these 3 here as leads. I can see their names, the name of the lead, the name of the person there, all their information. And then from there, I'm going to do things like select them all, do a mail merge. And again, I'll show you how to do that in future videos, but oh, cool. Look, there's updates. Life's great. But I'll show you how to go through and create these mail merges where you use your email template, you insert variables. But again, there's other videos for that. But this is how you set up Streak. This is how you import your data. Really simple. Again, the key to doing this without having any errors is to be signed into the same account for the whole, like for the window. We're coming up here, go up here, select this, select your actual account, sign into the Google Chrome window with the email account that you're going to be doing your outreach for. Make sure you're signed up inside of the same Google Drive. You're here in the same Google Drive account. See, I'm logged in with the same account up here. and you want to make sure that you're signed in with the same account here inside of your Gmail. And you want to be signed into everything first. That's the first thing you do. Then you go and install the stuff. So you install the right account, and then it should all connect, no problems, just like this. Again, I did this on the fly just now, no errors. Follow this video step by step. You should be able to set up Streak really quickly and easily and get started really quickly so you're ready to start doing your outreach. So take this stuff, use it, go make some money.